Now, Lawson, we've kind of changed from a world before CAN to a world that has CAN, and I think a great way to demonstrate that would be to talk about how do we get that EGT information to our ECU or to our logger. This was the way we did it before.
Yes, it is. In the land before CAN bus. No, I'm kidding. This was a great module when we released it. This is our K-type thermocouple amplifier. It's a 4-channel module. It's well over a decade old. Really accurate, provided great solution for EGT and K-type thermocouple temp readings. But in today's world, it definitely has its limitations. One, it's a pretty big package. And the other big limitation is that it only outputted in 0 to 5 volt analog channels.
Gotcha. So with the old system, if we had this, we'd only get 4 channels, and
Yes.
we'd only get 4 channels in something that was basically twice the size of today's solution.
Yes.
Gives us twice as much information in half the size. But then you're mentioning the analog channels and those 0 to 5 volt outputs. This would only output that as 0 to 5 volts, but we can get 8 channels worth of information without using up any of those analogs, and that's done across the CAN.
Correct, yeah. It's very easy. You know, you think you have a lot of inputs if you've got a data logger or a standalone ECU until you start filling those inputs. And that's the beauty of CAN bus. All of those channels are being transmitted over a 2-wire connection.
And the cool part is too, if 8's not enough for you and you want 16, you can change a little jumper in here and then have a different ID for each one and get 16 channels on the CAN.
Exactly, yes. We put 2 unique CAN identifiers on here. So you flip a jumper, you adjust the CAN ID messaging, and you've gone from 8 to 16 temperature channels, all going out of a 1-plug connection over a couple of wires.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about CAN. Now, the cool thing is the name's a little bit misleading, being that it says or one of them used to say EGT on it or something, or you guys call it an EGT.
We call it the EGT.
Okay,
yeah,
EGT.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be for EGT. Any type of K-type thermocouple, which you could use to measure, air temperatures, water temperatures, whatever you want to do, wherever you put that sensor, can plug in here as long as it's a K-type.
Exactly, yeah. It's a common K-type thermocouple amplifier. We use those because they're really affordable. They're very easy to install, and we can kit them up, and they come with little bungs, and you can be logging, recording, and viewing temperatures in virtually no time, very accurately.
So guys, this is one of the reasons why CAN is so great, being able to do so much with less wiring, be more powerful, and in package sizes that you'd never before be able to accommodate. So one of the great reasons, and this is a day that we have CAN and a day before CAN. So which do you prefer?